All across Middle Tennessee, police departments are seeing a rise in drug overdoses. But because of a new state law, they're now able to put second-degree homicide charges on the dealers responsible for bad batches. Tonight, News 2's Brooke Reese spoke with a Smyrna detective about how this could combat addiction here in Middle Tennessee.
Last Thursday, Smyrna police arrested this woman for selling fentanyl-laced drugs to a victim that overdosed. Jessica Fry was indicted with second-degree murder for her involvement in the death.
The law recently changed a few years ago where they added second-degree murder for drug overdoses of Schedule 1 and Schedule 2 drugs.
And while it takes a while to prove the dealer's drugs are why a person died, Detective Sergeant Kevin Krieb with Smyrna Police says it's worth prosecuting to get these bad guys off the streets.
The problem is some tox screens come back with so many drugs in them. You can't prove that just one drug or a couple drugs is the one that killed the individual.
But lately, fentanyl has been dishing out that fatal dose.
People maybe think they're buying heroin, but it's unknown what it really is a lot of times.
Oftentimes for addicts, a batch that kills people is the hot ticket item to buy.
Listening to the recordings of the undercover buys with confidential sources or police officers, a lot of times the dealer will say, watch out, this one's hot. People are dropping like flies on this.
But Krieb says they're chasing an unimaginable high that they're aware could be their last.
A lot of them will say that they knew it was a strong item, that someone else they knew passed away from it or got overdosed from it and lived.
And he's hoping that through the arrest of suppliers and dealers, it will cut the cord for addicts. Now, Detective Sergeant Krieb says that he has seen some drug dealers that are unaware that they sold a bad batch and that they are deeply remorseful for any of the families that are affected, which he said gives him hope for the future. Bob?